Hello, children. Okay, here we go. Let's take this test. You'll do great. Just listen, follow along. If you have a question, make sure you come find me. Without further ado, here's number 1 and number 2. You are asked to find the mean, which is the average, median, and mode, and the range. So you're asked to find 4 different things. We have 4 different blanks to fill in here. Make sure you list your numbers from smallest to largest, but the cool thing is they're already listed smallest to largest in this one. This one down here, they're not. You need to rewrite it so that it is. Okay? But just remember, average, okay, and I'm just going to kind of write this in right here. The mean is the average, so you're going to add them all up and divide by how many numbers you have. The median is the number in the middle. Remember, the mode is who we see most. And the range, you take the big minus the little. Okay? So that's numbers 1 and 2. Number 3 says the number of minutes 12 people spent exercising in one day are, and here's how much time everybody spent exercising. Don't forget that 0. Make a stem and leaf plot. Says hint t-graph. Well, your t-graph is going to look like this. Okay? And then I'm going to even start it out that you're going to have a 0 and then a 2 here, a 3, and a 4. You need to put the numbers that go over here on the right, okay, for the stem and leaf. You're also going to make a stem and leaf for number 4. So again, make the T chart. All right, and the numbers over here are going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you fill in the right side. On the bottom of the last page over here, somehow we got it listed. On question number 4, don't do it because it's the exact same one that we saw twice. So we're going to go straight to number 5. Okay, and in number 5, it says number of letters in the last names of a group of students are, here's how many letters are in everybody's last name. Make a box and whisker plot. So first, I'm going to write just some steps out. So first, order the numbers from least to greatest. Okay? Then, cut it in half. Okay? You cut them in half, and then that's going to help separate your upper and lower quartile. Step 3, the 2 halves. So you're going to have a half and a half. Cut them in half again. So that you got 25% here, 25 here, 25 here, and 25% here. Think of those as quarters of a dollar. The most of our information, this is the box. Okay? These are the outliers. Okay? This is the whiskers. So then plot the information on here. All right, and remember where you split it in half here and here, here's the box. Out here goes the whiskers. If you need help, let me know. Number 6, taking a look at this stem and leaf plot. Okay, it says, this shows the test grades of the students in Mrs. Ludlow's geometry class. How many students scored between 80 and 89? How many students scored less than 80? What was the highest score? What was the lowest score? So remember, this just means the first number. So like, here it tells you 6/1 means 61, 61, 64, 67. Somebody scored a 58. So first, they want to know how many scored between 80 and 89. And you mark that over here. How many less than 80 means below 80. How many were below 80? How many test scores here? Goes there. What was the highest score? What was the lowest score? Fill in that chart. Okay, number 8. A survey asked people how many cable television connections they had in their homes. The results are shown in the table. Make a histogram. This is a bar graph that touches. They keep touching. So here's your different bars. This is how high they need to go. So our frequency is 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go ahead and label. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now you need to make the bars. So this is going to be a bar 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, and 6 to 7. Those are going to be your bars. Okay, remember they got to touch like mine are here. Mine aren't correct though, so you need to make yours correct. Okay, Marcy and Marvin are playing with miniature cars and trucks. Together they have 89 toy vehicles. Marvin has 54, and of which 21 are trucks. There are 32 total toy trucks. Make a two-way frequency table to display the data. So, we have, whoops, need a pen. Gonna help you get this going here. Cars, trucks, total. Okay. Sorry, I made a mistake. Let's put Marcy. I can't spell. And Marvin here. Cars, trucks, total here. So now going off what it says, together they have 89 vehicles. So that's a total of 89 goes here. Marvin had a total of 54 vehicles. 21 were trucks. So use these two to figure out how many cars he had. Also, what do you think about the math operation you do with these two to figure out how many total toys Marcy has, or Marcia? It also tells us that there are 32 total toy trucks. So 32 toy trucks, which use these two numbers to figure out how many trucks she has. I also want you to subtract these two to figure out cars. Subtract these two to get cars, and that'll help you figure out how many cars she has once you get these two. If you need help, let me know. Moving on to the last problem of our test. It says a two-way frequency table shows the numbers 8 and 9-year-old children with white, yellow, or green belts in Taekwondo. We need to finish the frequency table and find all the missing data. Okay, so use addition and subtraction to find the missing information. Okay, if you need help, make sure you ask. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your day.